you also spoke to me about a little person.
Yes. So this little person is 3 years old. She started coming for spinal flow sessions in September last year, um, just once a fortnight because she comes one week and then her mother comes the following week. So they alternate. They have a session every fortnight. She had a quick water birth, so there was a bit of birth trauma. She's on the spectrum. She has autism. What we found at the start, or what her mum told me at the start, was that she was struggling socially, very anxious, very stressed. She had digestive problems, constipated all the time, emotionally dysregulated, took a lot of time to calm down. Um, Lots of food aversions and food sensitivities, disengaged, not interested in activities or people, didn't make eye, like avoided eye contact, and yeah, just was very disconnected. So since her sessions, we have found that she's more confident emotionally and socially. Like her kindy teacher has said to the mum, like, what is going on? She's more socially interactive. Like instead of not engaging with other kids, she wants to socially connect. She now pushes people on the swing, instead of like trying to grab them off or not being, yeah. But yeah, so she's socially more engaged. Her bowel movements are more regular, so she hasn't been constipated since before Christmas. Eye contact, she now lays on the table for like a good 15, 20 minutes without moving. It's just amazing the changes. And even during the sessions, I still see the little twitches and everything going. And where at the start she'd kind of lift her legs up and try and kick my hand off when I was down on the sacrum. So cute. So I'd like go in between her legs and try and sneak in there. But she was obviously feeling some sort of sensation for her to, realize if I kick my legs up, something's going on down there. But now she just lays completely still and enjoys the session. Happier, able to regulate her emotions by herself and recovers quickly. She's open to trying new food, like, the sensory things. It's just amazing. What else? Less tactile defensiveness, interacting more. Yeah, just amazing
I had
stuff.
also my practice that I had when I worked in Melbourne. I used to see heaps of kids that were diagnosed with all different things on the spectrum. And, the poor families would come in and say, can you help? And I was like, I'd love to. Let's just see what's happening in the body, in the nervous system. And
Yeah.
often I would feel, so often I would find a blockage right here at the top. It's what we call the pause gateway in spinal flow, but it's right at the top at C1. And when there's a blockage up here, it's like the messages from the brain are not coming through. They're not getting through as well as they need to be. And by using spinal flow and allowing the body to dump tension, same thing. It's like, if someone says to me, well, can my person they're diagnosed with autism, can they not have autism? It's like, that's not what we do at all. It's actually about, tell me what's happening in their lives. Okay, there's, constipation, there's trouble sleeping, there's trouble engaging, there's difficulty concentrating. It's like, let's help with that. And you tell me what changes you notice. And that was one of my most favorite things in my practice, was to have these kids that were struggling in life and they were holding tension in their bodies. Sometimes their bodies weren't feeling like a 5-year-old or a 6 or 7-year-old. It was feeling like so much tension in their spine. But when that started to drop away and there was more ease and more flow, their life started to change. And I used to also get like messages from the teachers, and they'd say, I don't know what's happened, but they're focusing more, or they're concentrating more, or their writing has changed, and mum and dad just really noticing change. So, and now it's just becoming, everybody's on a spectrum of something. I actually think we all are, but it's so hard to fit into what this normal is, and these kids are struggling. So I'm just really grateful that you are out there doing really good stuff, changing this little person's life, which changes their family's life, but also brings out to the possibility to others. It's like, well, what could life look like when the body is doing what it needs to do and there's not blockages, and the connection from the brain to the body is able to move up and down without interference. So I love that you shared that. Thank you.
Oh, another thing I'd like to add with that, because she was nonverbal, but now she says, "Hi, Freckles." She says when she comes in for a session, she high fives me. She's looking at me when she says, "Hi, Freckles." Yeah, she's so
And
cute.
what is her parent who's bringing her into your practice? What do they say?
Mum.
Her mum,
Oh,
what's she saying?
yeah. Amazing. Like, thank you.
Oh,
She's and with her having sessions with the alternate week too, so that's helping her as well.
that's so well, that's a
The
thing
mum. Yeah.
about, knowing that we're all connected. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.